All right, it looks like I am live. So, hello, welcome to a Thursday card class with Christy Hillock from CJ Card Creations. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm very glad that you're watching me, whether you are catching me live or if you're watching the replay. Make sure you drop a comment so I know you were here. I really appreciate all of the support and likes and shares and everything that you guys give me. It means a lot to me, and Facebook likes it too. So I am actually here at a weird time. It is 12:30 Mountain Standard Time. I think standard. I don't know. I get those confused. But anyway, because I was supposed to do this thing on Tuesday, and we got rain and snowed out, so we had to reschedule for today, and I did not want to miss going live with you and sharing the project that I have. So I figured I would just pop on right now, and then if you don't see me live, you'll still have something to watch tonight. So again, thank you for joining me. I have just a little bit of things to cover, a few things to cover, and then I will get started on the project. So first off, if you want instructions in a PDF for how to make today's card, make sure that you are signed up for my weekly email. There is a link in the description of this video for where to go sign up for those. It's just weekly. It provides all of the information about specials and my classes, and also there's always the project sheet for the Thursday night projects. So don't forget to do that before Sunday night. Those come out typically Monday morning. And then if you are shopping, which I hope that you will see some things that you love while I'm doing this video for you. If you need any help, I'm happy to help you. And if you are interested in getting supplies to make my 3 Facebook projects for this month, then there's a host code in the description of this video that you'll need to put in as you're finalizing your order. So make sure that you do that. I can't really go back and add those in anymore because of the way Stampin' Up! Wants things done. It is Celebration. So for every $50 order you place, you're able to choose a free product from our special Celebration catalog. Those items are while supplies last, and Celebration itself only goes through the end of February. So don't wait. If you see something you like, make sure you go get it ordered now. I am showing you 2 of the things today, and I think you'll really like them. And the other thing about Celebration that's really cool is that there is the opportunity to join Stampin' Up! There's always the opportunity, and it's always the best deal in the catalog. But during Celebration, they've really boosted up the offering. So it is for $129 right now, and that includes free shipping. You can pick $175 in product, and you will also get a mini cut and emboss that's in a new color. So that's really fun. So if you have any questions about that, I would love to have you on my team. We are the Queen Bees, and we share project inspiration. We just have a really fun group of women who get together and craft. Even if you're not local, we have conversation, we have different emails, and I'm getting ready to set up a Facebook group for that as well. So that is that. Paper Pumpkin, I am so excited for this month, you guys. So the subscription period just started yesterday, but it is called Sunshine and Smiles, and it makes 9 cards, and they've got their peek through cards, which I think will be really fun. But what's really exciting is that it coordinates with the Rain or Shine suite in the mini catalog, and it has an add-on. And this is the first time they've ever done this, but the add-on is 2 dies. So each die will cut out an image from the Paper Pumpkin stamp set. And the add-on is only $6. You never get stuff that cheap. So it's really exciting, but also it cuts out a frog, and that's one of my things, and I'm really, really happy about that. So make sure that you sign up for Paper Pumpkin so you don't miss this kit, and then also that you go in and add the add-on to your next order on my online store, because those also are while supplies last. So other than that, I have my class to go, which the registration closes next Tuesday. Hey, Mom. Thank you for joining. Sorry, it's a weird time. And that is using the True Beauty bundle. So if you want information about that, make sure that you message me. And then I have a class at my house on Monday, which is actually Martin Luther King Day, but I figured it would be okay to go ahead and do a class. So if you are local and would like to join me, sign up through the link in the description of this video. So I am going to flip the view here so that we can get to crafting. This card is inspired by one that I received from Chad Williams. He is the demonstrator development manager for my region. So he works at the corporate office, but he works directly with all of the demonstrators. And I was on a demonstrator council, and so he was just sending me a note to thank me, and I thought it was beautiful. I have used this designer series paper a little bit, but not a ton. But I really liked this layout, and I thought that it would be fun to see what we could do with it. So I brought in the Day at the Farm designer series paper and some cherry cobbler ink and some balmy blue. And I think that it's just a really cute little card. So I'll go ahead and show you too. This is the whole stack of Day at the Farm. And it's got really nice patterns on both sides. That would be a great scrapbook page, I think. And this looks kind of like chicken wire to me. And then you've got all these little chicks and geese. So some really fun patterns. This plaid is nice. And then cute little farm animals. So that is what we are going to use today. And the cherry cobbler panel really just caught my eye. So I cut a piece of that to cover our entire card base. And normally, I leave kind of a border around all of it. And for this one, I just did not do that. And then I brought in my gingham embossing folder on the balmy blue because I feel like you see a lot of gingham with farm country kind of stuff. So I'm just using a basic white thick card base. And then I also have a piece of Pear Pizzazz. And we're going to do just a tiny little bit of stamping. So this card actually comes together really quickly and would be great if you needed to make a lot of cards. I like this pattern too, but I just wasn't quite sure how to make it look the way this card needed something to look. So I think maybe I could have used it for the smaller piece where I did the balmy blue instead. So just going to adhere this, and I like my liquid glue because it wiggles. So somehow I think this card base is scored wrong. So this is going to end up actually being kind of a funky card, but nobody's going to know except you guys because I'll just trim it all down here in just a minute. So, but you can see, like, I think maybe it didn't get scored right in the center. So anyway, that's fine. Thank you for sharing. So this is going to go directly onto my card front. Oh, goodness, getting messy. So we will, I like to do a lot of glue on the things that are more dimensional, just to make sure that enough points of contact are made. So get that straightened there. All right. Then I'm going to just take this over to my trimmer and clean it up now because I don't want all the weird borders showing. because it's really distracting to me when things aren't perfect. So get that trimmed off, and then we can get back to it. I swear, I cut all of the pieces at the same time that I cut the sample pieces, so the one that I already made. So I don't know why that turned out differently, but it's good. Nobody will know. All right, and then I also will go ahead and put this piece on. And this is really just kind of an interesting layout because there is so little stamping, and yet you still get quite a bit of imagery with it, which I think is nice. So try to get that as square as I can. And that piece looks like it's actually the right length. I wasn't sure if I had given myself a little excess. So there is that. All right. Now I've got my Cherry Cobbler ink pad, and I am using the, let's see, Sending Support, which is a free stamp set in the Celebration catalog. And it has lots of good sentiments, both for the inside and the outside of your projects. And it's also for things that aren't as happy. You know, we have tons of birthday and celebratory kinds of sentiments. And so it can be hard to find one that's right for times that are less joyful. So there is that. And I did change it. The first one I did, there are so many ways you might feel right now, and sending loving thoughts and prayers. And for this one, we are going to do courage is being really scared and doing it anyway. And then on the inside, it's going to say, you've got this. So I was trying to decide, I think I'm just going to bring this right in the bottom. I think that kind of is a little different and kind of fun to have it set in a different spot there. So if you're just joining me, thank you for watching. I am using some of our free Celebration products for this card, the Designer Series Paper Day at the Farm, and the stamp set is called Sending Support. Celebration items can be earned through spending $50 or $100 in my online store, and then you get to pick your free item from our special Celebration catalog. So if you want the dimensions for this project, make sure that you are subscribed to my email by Sunday night at the latest, because I send out a weekly email on Monday mornings, and that is where you will get your project sheet, which is just a little thank you every week for my subscribers. So I am doing all of these things just on one level, and part of why I'm doing that is because the ribbon that I decided to use is pretty chunky, so I really liked it, so I decided I would make that work. And apparently I liked it so much that when I was cleaning up, I put it away so that it would be where I wanted it the next time. So give me just a second to find that. And this is from the mini catalog. It is called the Real Red and Burlap Ribbon Combo Pack, if you're looking for it in the catalog. I'm glad you like stamping it in the corner like that. Sometimes centered is perfect, and for this one, centered just made that sentiment look too small. So this ribbon does tie really nicely. I love the stitching on it. I think it's just so pretty. And I also felt like the stitching was another good tie-in to farm and gingham and that kind of thing. So just fiddle with this bow until I feel like the loops and the legs are all the right lengths, and find some little scissors, and we will be done. Now I did debate adding some embellishments to this, but I just decided that it really didn't need any. I used the Flowers of Home dies that are in the annual catalog to do that little leaf, but any leaf kind of foliage thing that you have would be perfect. And then I also brought in the Beautiful Shapes dies. And so you've got these hexagons and circles, and then you've got this kind of ovally thing, and it actually sort of looks like a farm pond or something like that to me. So that is how all of these pieces were selected, just my random associations. But I think it came together really nicely. So I am just going to use a glue dot to stick this on like so. And then we have two lovely cards that I can send out to help people feel somewhat inspired and comforted, like things are going to be okay. Because as much as we would like to think that everybody is happy all the time, it's just not real life. So I hope that you enjoyed this project, and if you have any questions for me about it, please feel free to ask. And again, I did mention that I am doing the True Beauty bundle from the annual catalog for my class to go this month. And I'll just show you quickly a few of the cards that you'll be making if you do register for it. And this is actually from a One Sheet Wonder that I stamped my own designer series paper. So I'll teach you how to do that and then create these gorgeous cards. And then there will be several other cards as well. So thank you so much for joining me. Whether you are catching me live or if you watch the replay, I really appreciate you being here. I hope that you enjoyed this. And if you have any thoughts or suggestions for projects and techniques you would like to see, make sure that you drop me either a comment or a direct message. I would be happy to do my best to accommodate that. So thank you so much for watching CJ Card Creations. I will see you next week. Thanks. Bye.